When you think of the Amazon, what do you think of? The rainforest? Big trees? Big bugs? Giant spiders? Tarantulas? Snakes? Parrots? Basically, you probably think of everything that's big and scary. That would make most of us freak out. That's exactly what the four of us thought when we first found out we were the lucky ones that would be going on a Free the Children service adventure that Gloria had won last year at We Day Montreal. Although we were really excited to be going on this 10-day adventure, we were also really scared of all the bugs and creepy, crawly, and slithering creatures that we would be meeting. Very quickly, we discovered that the Amazon is way more than a jungle filled with scary bugs and creatures. The Amazon is home to the rainforest, which are the lungs of the world. More than that, it's home to many indigenous communities like Mondana. This is where our new friends Willie, Janeth, Joanna, Lucy, Irina, Romario, Mr. and Mrs. Vargas, along with Carolina and all the staff of Mingologic live. Not only is their community filled with generous people, but it is also a community lacking the very basics. Things that we would take for granted. Things like clean drinking water, healthcare, food, alternative income, and access to education.
Remember a few weeks ago when St. Pat's and many parts of Quebec City didn't have clean drinking water for over 24 hours? The water that was coming out of the taps was brown and completely unsafe to drink. Remember the bright pink signs warning us not to drink that water? Remember how thirsty some of us were? We experienced this discomfort and frustration for only 24 hours. But around the world, this is many people's reality. Did you know that every 20 seconds, someone in the world dies because they don't have access to clean drinking water? We didn't know that until this summer. It was while volunteering in Mondana that we learned just how important water really is.
You see, Mondana is a community that is surrounded by water, as it is located along the Napo River. But unfortunately, this community cannot drink this water because the Napo River is extremely polluted. So the 24 hours of discomfort that we lived a few weeks ago is the reality our friends in Mondana live every single day. You see, right this moment, Mondana does not have access to clean drinking water. They work, go to school, and play like we do here in Quebec. But they do so under extremely hot and humid conditions. But to quell their thirst, they cannot go to their cafeteria or local grocery store to buy clean, bottled, or filtered water. Instead, they drink the water that is available to them, which is dirty and filled with parasites. This is Maria Vargas. She has to walk 2 kilometers there and back every time she wants to gather clean drinking water. She walks 1 kilometer with these jugs to this water source. Take a look. What do you see? Would you drink this water? One at a time, she gently dips her jugs into the water, desperately trying not to stir up the dirt and the sediments below as she fills her jugs. Then, she carries those jugs back 1 kilometer to her home. She empties the jugs into the open reservoir, which is filtered with a simple cheesecloth. On an average day, she will repeat this process 4 to 5 times. This clean water is boiled and used for cooking, cleaning, and for the animals. It is by no means safe, but it's all they have.
This summer, we not only got to meet the Vargases, but we also had the privilege to work with Irina, a mother of 2, who at the time was 8 months pregnant and expecting her 3rd child. Irina worked in the heat and humidity alongside us, but when she got thirsty, she drank her unsafe water, which meant that her baby was at risk of being born sick. We saw young children with big bellies, not because they had been eating too much, but because their bellies are infected with worms, because they don't have clean water. Seeing all these things made us feel helpless. We wanted to know if something could be done. We were told that it would just take a water treatment facility and many of these life-threatening illnesses would go away.
So that's what we want to do this year. We want to raise $4,000 so no more people can get sick, or worse, die because they don't have access to clean water. All the money raised this year through various Free the Children projects in 7 different schools all across Canada will give Mondana some clean water. St. Pat's, we have projects, we have passion, and with your help, we can give Mondana some clean drinking water.